Yo, what's happening? RVG. You fucking, why we're looking up there? I don't know why we're looking up there. That's not where the camera is. We're gonna look at some coins today. We're gonna look at some fucking different cryptos. Why I'm invested in, why I've got them in my portfolio. That's pretty much it, to be honest with you. We're gonna give you some fundamentals. Let's have a look at the charts, see where the all-time high is, see where we could be going in the next few months potentially. So in terms of that, let's fucking crack on, mate. Yo, so these are the charts. This is what's going on. Obviously, main one that I've got on my list here is Bitcoin. No brainer. If you've been in the crypto game like I have, you know how fucking like mega this currency is and how much it holds value and holds the. I mean, it pretty much pulls the whole market down whenever it comes down. I mean, we can just look here. If you're not too familiar with crypto, you might not know about this, but this is Bitcoin dominance. So this is the market cap dominance, percentage-wise. So yeah, let's just have a look at this right now. So as you can see, for years and years and years, crypto was the number one. Crypto. You'll get this a while with me, but yeah, I always fuck up. Bitcoin was like the biggest crypto for years and years and years. So it's not surprising to see that at 98% dominance in terms of market cap. But as we've gone, it's gotten lower and lower and lower. So possibly an opportunity for alts to come through and, you know, get some. Obviously, ETH dominance is another thing as well. I don't know how high that is personally. Like I say, Bitcoin, great investment. This is the one that everyone knows about. This is the one that, you know, crypto is associated with. Like, if you mention cryptocurrency, people will think Bitcoin straight away. So yeah, another one of these sort of currencies is Ethereum, because Ethereum's like, it basically opened up blockchain technology to everyone, more or less, in my opinion. Great project. It's always been a great project. And, you know, if you were buying in these days, you're probably away singing now. But yeah, so yeah, Ethereum, great projects. I mean, what else can you really say about this? It's the start of the whole fucking meme thing, for fuck's sake. Like, this well, it didn't start it, but it basically gave a layer on top of the blockchain to be able to create your own cryptocurrencies. You know, so you see all these altcoins and meme coins that are based on Ethereum. Without Ethereum, they wouldn't be there. So there's a reason that it's so pricey, because it's valuable. Next one, big currency, big. Like, I think this is when crypto transcended, you know, just being an internet thing or like a financial thing. I think this is when people who had never even heard of Bitcoin found out about it. This is the currency, and this is personally where I started my journey. But I believe I got in around 5, 6 pence or something like that. Like, it was round these kind of days anyway. Because I remember the night after I woke up with like a few grand in my bank. I was like, fuck me, what's going on? But I rode the top, and I believe I got out around the 50p mark. I don't know where's that. Yeah, about 50p mark. So I did lose a bit of money compared to the 70p mark, but hey ho, that's the thing. So in terms of Doge, obviously it's not got any fundamentals itself. It's just a currency that can probably make you a fair bit of money. And the amount of association this has with crypto and the amount of like controversy that's came from this coin, I don't see any reason why this couldn't, you know, hit that dollar mark that everyone was screaming about for so long. So yeah, that's why I've just got a small bag of Doge just to see what happens with it, really, because I think it kind of breached that status when it wasn't just a meme anymore. I believe it was it in the top 5 cryptos? I believe it could have been, like, in terms of market cap. I can't remember, but yeah, big numbers with Doge, big numbers, especially if you were fucking mining it. If you were mining it like back here, like when it wasn't even a penny, fuck me, I bet you're living on a fucking yacht right now. But yeah, so another great project. I think another well-known project in my opinion, ADA, Cardano. A lot of people do know about this one because it popped off this year. in my opinion, like that's when it properly came in strong. I mean, if we look here, look, that gain is fucking unreal. I actually bought some around 80 cents. I don't know where. But I bought some around 80 cents and then sold them out because I was I came into the crypto game early and I thought, you know, because I made all this money on Doge, that I could just fucking boss everything. But that isn't the case, and I'm sure there's so many stories like that. But yeah, so I came in, bought ADA, sold it at £1 when it went from 80p to £1. Pretty much, rest is history. I missed all this bull run. So yeah, now I've learned the way to the hold and dollar cost averaging, all that kind of shit, and I'm doing a lot better now. But back here, I was just fucking leveraging and fucking trying to do swing trades on spot that I weren't really prepared for. And yeah, it was a messy thing, but I digress. So Cardano, great project. I mean, if you don't know about Cardano, I don't know if you know this, but obviously Cardano cannot be like mined properly as traditional currencies are with GPUs or whatever. It's actually a proof of stake concept. So proof of stake is actually where you stake your currency into a pool and you get the returns off of it. So obviously the more currency that's in that pool and backed in that pool, the more returns you get off it, and obviously depending on the amount of people in the pool, it's got to distribute it within that sort of area. But yeah, great project. I mean, I've got quite a big bag of Cardano just sat away, just ready for me to access when I need to. Again, like a lot of people are forecasting to hit $10 by the end of the year. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I can definitely say that it's probably past $3. Keep conservative and look at what you're buying before you go in. That's for all of these, so don't just take my word for it. Another one, XRP. What can I say about this? So obviously it had the case of the SEC, and that caused a lot of fucking like fear, and people were selling out and people were just getting scared. But it seems to have picked up a bit more momentum since then. So yeah, I bought in fairly low. I can't remember where exactly, but probably like around this area. But yeah, so I'm ready to ride this wave again. The reason that I'm so bullish with Ripple itself is purely because of this. The fact that the Bank of England itself has implemented Ripple's systems. And I believe also that Ripple is a hybrid blockchain, which means that it's got the privacy features of the private blockchain, but also, you know, the transparency of the public blockchain in terms of you can search the transactions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, great project. I think if you can get it under $1, you'll be winning. But I don't know if that's going to happen or what's going to happen. So yeah, just do your own research really. Matic, Polygon. People know about this coin because people got fucking rich off this coin. So obviously Polygon is, I believe, is it a second layer blockchain? So it's actually built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. It deploys smart. I'm pretty sure they deploy smart contracts and stuff like that, and you can get like IDOs and that kind of shit. But yeah, solid pickup, I think, Matic. And as more features come out, I believe that this could probably hit high numbers. A lot of hype around it as well, so that's always great to hear. Another one, Solana, big coin. I've been holding since around $38, so quite a lot of gains there. But yeah, the reason that I think Solana's a huge win for anyone that, you know, holds this is because one, the NFT space in Solana. So if we look at here, that's Solsi. So these are like Solana NFTs that get you know, sold. Great sort of integration in terms of like, you know, connecting your wallet and getting sorted and getting set up. So yeah, like also I think they launch like IDOs quite frequently. So obviously you can see here there's quite a lot of you know, things that are based on Solana. So there's no reason not to buy this. I mean, just to hold and see what happens anyway. A lot of these currencies and picks aren't immediate wins, you know. it's going to take you a while of either dollar cost averaging or, you know, waiting that year, that few months to be able to see the results itself. One of the most heavily underrated, in my opinion, currencies ever is this one, Chills. So Chills offers sort of like gambling in sports as well as fan interaction in sports. So it's really a great sort of project to hold for, you know, that retail side of things. When we finally do break that barrier and break into the mainstream in terms of crypto, I think this could be a huge currency because Chills is a blockchain, like I say, for sports and entertainment. It's got partners like Barcelona, UFC, Man City, Arsenal, just so many big teams and so many big sort of players in the space. And it also offers utility itself because when you buy Chills, you go into these fan token offerings, or you straight up buy the fan token, say for Juventus or whoever. So, for example, there was an Arsenal fan token offering, and you could actually purchase some Arsenal fan tokens, and then you could actually stake one of those tokens to vote on the song that they'd celebrate for, the celebration song when they score a goal for the first 12 games of the season. So again, there's quite a lot of application here, as well as obviously the gambling side of things, and you know, having that interaction with your fans, I feel like is important, and I think a lot of teams will embrace this. So this is all done through the app Socios. So like I say, this is where you store your fan tokens, and it's just powered by Chills itself. So Chills definitely a great bag to hold, even if you're not bothered about the fan token offerings, which by the way you can make up easy 4x's in those offerings. So yeah, next currency is RLC, big player. We've seen it at high prices before. It's teetered off a bit now, but I see no reason why it can't go back again to where it was. I think RLC, in terms of longevity, could have it because, you know, it's got the backing from Intel, and the community over there is great, in the Telegram and stuff. So seem like focused developers, and they know what they're sort of aiming for. So yeah, just a great project overall, I think, and I think it can also help bring you know, the commerce side of things into crypto. But yeah, so the next one is the Crypto.com coin, also known as Crow, and basically Crow is only used, well, I only want it because of one thing and one thing only, and that's the crypto earn function on Crypto.com. So if you look here, if you deposit $1 million on a 3-month basis, say you do it for a year, you get $140,000 just for sitting in your house, pretty much. So yeah, you get 14% interest per annum. Obviously 2% of that's paid in Crow, so $120,000 a year you get in rewards. You can do this with also like any currency, well, a lot of currencies anyway, on this on Crypto.com. So yeah, great functionality there. So there's no reason not to pick up a bag of that, in my opinion. So I went ahead and did that. Next one, Smooth Love Potion. Really didn't know enough about this until the other day, and I found out about Axie Infinity and, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm not involved in that. If you do want to see Axie Infinity on the channel, and you want to see what that's all about, and I don't even know myself, so it'll be learning for me too. But yeah, so if you want to see Axie Infinity or anything like that, me get involved in this shit, feel free to, you know, let me know about that. So yeah, so Smooth Love Potion is a utility token within Axie Infinity, I believe. So if you just go over to this tab here, so you can actually farm Smooth Love Potion to make real world money, like it says there. So I think this is an integration of proof of stake, sort of the stuff that ADA does, into a game integration. I think that's what they've pretty much done here to earn SLP. So yeah, great bag to hold. I think a lot of people will be trying to get that SLP in the game. So as that goes on, obviously it's going to be less and less supply available to be able to mine, which is going to force the price to go up because of the shortage. So, and obviously if there are utility tokens used in the game, then I don't see how these can depreciate in value heavily, especially in a new game like Axie Infinity. But yeah, so well, it's not really new, but you know, a lot of people are seeing the hype around it at the minute. So next one is Phantom. I actually know this from NFTs, not really from much else. I don't really know if they do anything else, like in terms of like, you know. Oh, so they have a bridge like the next one I'm going to talk about, Luna. That also has a bridge. So it looks like they have an ecosystem of projects too, which is also great to see because, you know, off the back of a lot of these coins and projects, we see a lot of these coins that otherwise might not hit that top, might not ever hit that mainstream, or might not ever, you know, get out the idea that they want to push without stuff like Phantom IDOs and, you know, Luna IDOs and you know, Solana stuff too. So yeah, Phantom, great pickup. Seems like a solid blockchain. I'm holding a little small bag in there just to see what goes on. Another one that's great, Luna. As you see, this is fucking flowing off. I remember, yeah, I bought it around the $8 mark, so fuck me, this is, yeah, it's gone a bit crazy. So we just look at the gains here. Fuck me. But yeah, so I've actually held this for ages now. So yeah, it's doing really well. But in terms of like fundamentals and what it actually does itself, I know it for its bridge functionality in terms of getting to other chains, and you know, so this function here, so you can convert your Terra to the Ethereum network or the Binance Smart Chain or whatever like that. So that's what I know it from personally. So I know it's a solid coin, and it looks like the price appreciates that as well. So yeah, those are all the pickups that I personally like and you know, would highly recommend. Obviously do your own research, check out all the projects as well. I'm sure there's thousands that I've not mentioned here. Avalanche, you know, fucking Decentraland. There's a lot of metaverse stuff that's out there as well. NFT gains can be realised as well if you know what you're doing. I don't, so I just hold the bag in the coins that I feel have most potential, and that's kind of my strategy. And that's what I'd advise you to do as well. So get into dollar cost averaging, have a look at the crypto that you really want to hold, you know. Don't go off other people's suggestions. Look at these projects yourself, analyze where their future's going, listen to the founders speak, or you know, that kind of thing. Like for Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, he's like a spokesperson for them or whatever. He, you know, supplies that great information. So that's really the best thing to do in terms of this stuff. And you know, create a plan. I think that's the next thing. Create a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you're gonna balls up. Yo, so we're back here again, and I just wanted to show you sort of what my plan is going into this. Well, not my plan, but my template that is freely available, and if I remember, I'll post it in the description below. So yeah, it's pretty basic and obviously changeable to your needs. But yeah, so as you can see, we've got coins down the side. I don't know why I split them all like this if I was only going to put Doge there anyway, but yeah, so these are the coins that I've got on here at the minute. Obviously, you know, add your own at your leisure. So if we look here, we've actually got you know, a function here where you can put in the percentage of your holdings, and then you've put in your value here, and it basically calculates per month what to invest in and how much to invest in per month to be able to reach that value that you've added there. Obviously, these are all different percentages. So, for example, here we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum on 20%, so that's $260. ADA's on 40%, that's $520. BitTorrent token, 5%, that's on $65. And then Crypto.com coin, $65, 5% again. Sol, 130 per month at 10%. These are just obviously examples, but I feel like creating a plan helps you visualize what your ambition is and where you want to get to, you know. So yeah, as it says here, in crypto investments and life, planning is the most important one. most important thing, you know, you might struggle to achieve your aspirations due to lack of direction. You know, you can use this doc to be able to, you know, guide your purchases away without getting carried away, or without feeling like you need to take money out of it, etc. That kind of thing. Where we get to the more spicy stuff. So obviously every month you're going to want to track your purchases. On my personal one, I've changed this a bit, but I've just left it bland and open to, you know, editing. So if you look here, you just put in your entry price, the amount you got, the value at the time, and the value at the end of the month. And then you can obviously add your previous holdings in there. So yeah, here's my plan. Obviously I've edited it a bit, and I fucked about with the functions a bit. I don't know why. I put times 20 on that, and then I made it feed into that for some reason. But we'll ignore it. We'll ignore that for now. So this is my purchase plan in terms of every month and what I'm delegating to. So I'm basically sticking by this first month and the amount that it deposits. So I'm depositing $1,000 every month, and this is how I'm splitting it up pretty much. Obviously, I'm going to change this as we go on and change the different, you know, sets what we're doing. But obviously at the bottom as well, I've got a weekly breakdown because I prefer to do it in weekly increments rather than a month lump sum, because it could be higher at the start of the month than the end and all that kind of stuff. So I want to kind of dollar cost average across it. So that's what I've kind of done here and created myself a plan. So that I've actually used Crypto.com to be able to set up the recurring purchases and have like my dollars in there, basically come out every week. And also here I've got some futures trades that I've been involved in. There you go. So yeah, this is just for my personal portfolio. Yeah, so these are the gains that I'm sort of realising as we go. And obviously in these sections, this is where you know, I can be able to calculate how much I'm holding, sort of, you know, what's going on, sort of thing. But yeah, so obviously at the minute I've got 93 ADA, that Bitcoin and that kind of thing. So you can really structure to your needs what you want to do. So yeah, that's just an example. Again, feel free to use a template below. And you know, I think creating a plan is that first step to be able to, you know, get there in crypto and be able to understand this game more, because obviously I know it's so complex, man, and it's so hard to keep up with the shit. But if we can make it less complicated, then I think everyone's a winner at the end of the day. So I've been RVG. If you've got a Zoot, smoke one, because you'll fucking need one. Right, safe one, enjoy.